Hello, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I would like to apologize. I had said that I wanted to do 6 videos a month. April's been a little bit crazy. May, however, is going to be worse. So I still want to try and get some extra videos in, and I might be able to get at least one more in this month in April, but I wouldn't count on it right now. I'm working on it. I'm trying to create a schedule. I thrive on a schedule. I am not good at keeping a schedule at all, clearly. So I'm working on that. That's something I need to do. We're not here for that. We are going to pick out books for May. I know everybody says it, but I was ready for March, I was ready for April, but I can't even believe we're getting ready for May, because May is like getting towards the middle of the year. It's not quite there, but it's almost. And that's just, I can't even. I have not done very well at reading my March TBR or my April TBR. So I'm going to really try to get a good chunk of May TBR. I've debated how many books I want to pick. I think I'm going to pick 8 with the hopes that I will get to 5 or 6 of them. It's the list that I'm going to try and choose from. I have 3 have-tos. Those are my audiobooks that will be coming in soon, or I have already, but I have enough time that I'll be reading them in May. But 2 of them are actually from my March TBR. Two Twisted Crowns, which is a library book. Daisy Jones and the Six, which is my own book. Hopefully, I would like to say for sure, I will read these. But these are have-tos, as well as the book, The Ending Writes Itself. I'll put a picture up. That one is also coming in about 2 weeks. All 3 of those are coming in about 2 weeks. I am going to focus on my 26 and 26 list. So I'm bringing out the cards, and we will pick from that. I have my master list. These are the books that I've read. Let's shuffle the deck. Now there is one extra card in here. There's a joker in here that will stand in for a bonus library book. Because I have 2 26 and 26 lists. I have my physical TBR, these right here, and I have a 26 and 2026 library edition. So I'm going to do my little cut the deck. The top book is, Ace of Clubs. My master list says I lived on Butterfly Hill. I think I have that from the library. I think I just checked that out again. Okay, that's good because I need to get more middle grade books in. I don't have it right now, but I do know that I can get it from the library. So I lived on Butterfly Hill. I'm going to set that. I'll set that over here. That's the problem with the library ones. Some of the books I may not be able to get to. I'm going to try the same thing. Cut the deck. No, you know what? Let's pick a few. All right. Oh, there's that bent one. Let's go for, I'm going to pick this one right here. 5 of Spades. That means it's a physically owned. Hearts and Spades are my own books. Diamonds and Clubs are library books. Daisy Jones and the Six. Perfect. Hello, editing me coming in. There's a common mistake that I make when I'm doing my list, and for some reason I always do it on the first one. So when I said that the card picked Daisy Jones and the Six, really what it was is motherhood, the second oldest profession. So what I've decided to do is just put them both on my monthly TBR. All right, I'm gonna stick that in there. All right, I have this stack. I'm gonna do this one more time. That's 2 we've picked, 6 more to go. I'm going to pick way down over here. What is this one? Another ace. Oh, all right. I'm good with that. Oh, it's even sitting on top. Josh Baxter Levels Up. I don't even know how many times I've tried to get this one in, but there we go. I'm going to put that in. This is a middle grade. Mix them up a little bit. The Josh Baxter book, I've started, it's been on probably, I would say 3 monthly TBRs. Way too many. All right, not so many to pick from this time. I want this one. It's calling me. Ooh, what is that one? 10, library. I might have this. I have a lot of books from the library. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before. Sicilian Inheritance by Joe Piazza. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stick this in here. That's 4 that we've picked. 4 more to go. There are a couple books in here that if I pick them, I will not, like the Christmas one, Christmas Carol, and my bonus is Ghost and Mrs. Muir. I want to read those. Ghost and Mrs. Muir I want to do in October, and Christmas Carol I want to do in December. Let's do this. kind of saw some, so let me just grab a few of these. See, I can see the card. I'm just going to move it. This one's a Ghost in Mrs. Muir. I can tell because it's a brand new looking card. That's the Joker. All right, fan those out. I feel like I've done more over here. I'm going to do this one. Jack of Hearts, Christmas Carol. We'll just take those two out. All right, let's try that again. So much for going over to this side, but I'm going to do it again anyway. I'm going to pick this one right here. 3 of Spades. Each Little Bird That Sings, also a middle grade novel. Each Little Bird That Sings is a book that's been on, I think, 1 TBR before. It might be a theme going on here, but it's a middle grade book, so I'm very happy with that. That's 5. We need 3 more. All right, mix it up, grab a few, fan them out. Let's see. That one was from over there. I'm going to pick next to last over here. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I'm actually really excited about that. I don't have that. It's older. I should be able to get that no problem. I'm really excited about that. So that's 6. And right now it's half and half. Half are from the library and half are my physical TBR. I'm good with that. I think that's great. That's perfect. 2 more. We'll pick them both from here. This one right smack in the middle. What is that one? Natural History of Dragons. Not sure I'll actually get to that, but I'm not upset about that. That's all right. And then let's pick, I want this one. Barely in there. Let's turn that right side up. What is it? Wow, a lot of clubs. Nevermore. I think I have Nevermore. So another middle grade. I'm going to stick this one in here too. Nevermore. I'm good with this. I think this is a really good TBR. Oh, I'm actually really excited. I'm going to clean up real quick and then we will go over what's what. Okay, the 3 that I don't have. Ace of Clubs is I Lived on Butterfly Hill. This is about a girl. I know a girl is our main character, and it's when the military has taken over the government. That's really about all I know about it. But it's a book that my daughter read ages ago, and I've wanted to read ever since. So it's a long time coming. Natural History of Dragons. It's one of those books that went around, was really popular. Probably a year ago, 2 years, probably more like 2 years ago, in our book sphere. I don't really know that much about it. It's just one. It has dragons. I want to read it. Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Is that Mandana? Sangu Mandana's book? I think it might be. Either way, I'm game. I like a cozy fantasy, and that's what that is. So very excited for those. A lot of library books. This is written by Jessica Townsend, Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow. Morgan Crow is a girl who was fated to die on her 11th, I want to say it's 11th birthday. And then this mysterious man comes into town and takes her to Nevermore, where she's put into these trials, and she needs to pass each trial, otherwise she's going to get sent back, and it's almost her 11th birthday. And that's basically all I know. Each Little Bird That Sings, Deborah Wiles. It's a National Book Award finalist. I know that her parents own a mortuary or a funeral parlor. Her parents own a funeral parlor, and so she goes to all the funerals. So the back says something about how she knows who's the best person to sit next to, who's the loudest crier, who makes the best casseroles, that kind of thing. I've never read anything by this author, so I'm really looking forward to it. When it was a newer book, it was extremely popular. And also middle grade, Josh Baxter Levels Up by Gavin Brown. So the history of this, let's put this away. I was working in the book fair, and it was a break between classes and recesses and all that. And so I was standing there reading this, and I was really into it. And I didn't even really realize that the kids were coming in. I'm standing there reading it, and then I had to pull myself away from it. But I took the one that I was reading at the time, bought it, and of course I put it on my shelf, and it stayed there. So I really enjoyed it when I was standing at the book fair. I've restarted it probably 2 or 3 times. It's time. It's either that or it's time to get rid of it, right? Same with this. Everybody says it's really good. I have to trust that. It's a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's an interview, documentary, something like that. So it's kind of an interview format. about Daisy Jones and the Six, the band. I'm curious, everybody is always talking about it. When I first started watching BookTube, everybody was talking about it. Everybody still talks about it. The Sicilian Inheritance by Joe Piazza. All I know is that she inherits something. I think it's dual timeline. I think we're going to get hers and her grandmother's, and she's American, whoever she is. Sarah has inherited something from her grandmother who was living in Italy. She's going to go to Italy and find out and learn her heritage and history and stuff. That's enough for me. I don't know. It just sounds really good. That's a really good May TBR. I'm actually really excited about that. Plus my now only 2 audiobooks that will be coming in. This one and The Ending Writes Itself, which I really kind of can't wait for that one. Is there any of these that you think I should prioritize? I have a few others that I'm going to try and sneak in. I really need to get some of my middle grade done. So, and none of these are young adult. I have a young adult book right there. I'm going to try and get that one if I can. I want to continue on with the inheritance games. I'm still looking to buy it if I can find it secondhand or at a little free library would be great. Not really holding my breath on that one. So those are possibilities, but not necessarily for sure. But this is a good list. This is 10 books. That's not bad. I'm sure some of my other audiobooks will come in. I'm sure I'll sneak some other ones in. But that's all right. That's a problem for another day. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.